Good afternoon, students. Welcome back to the PTSP class. In the last class, we have discussed some of the elementary theorems and we have studied the proofs of those elementary theorems. In this class, we are going to solve some of the problems based on the axioms and the elementary theorems. After that, we are going to study the conditional probability. We can expect one long answer question from the conditional probability in the first unit. I am going to revise the axioms and the elementary theorems. We know that probability of any event must lie between 0 and 1 only, and it should not be a negative and it should not be more than 1, and that event must be a subset of sample space. The probability of a sample space, the probability of sample space must be equals to 1. That means the probability of having all the programmable outcomes in an experiment must be equals to 1. If two events are mutually exclusive events, so that probability of A union B is equals to probability of A plus probability of B. And we have discussed the probability of A complement. Probability of A complement is nothing but 1 minus is equals to 1 minus probability of A, where A is a event, where AC is nothing but complement of that particular event. Coming to the next one, the probability of A complement intersection B. Probability of A complement intersection B is equals to probability of B minus probability of A intersection B. In other words, you can write this one: probability of A intersection B complement is equals to probability of A intersection B complement is equals to probability of A minus probability of A intersection B. We have studied the proofs of these particular elementary theorems in the previous classes. And coming to here, the probability of A union B, where A and B are the mutually exclusive events, and these are disjoint sets. That means what? A intersection B, we cannot find any element, so that A intersection B is equals to null. These are mutually exclusive events, and as well as these are the disjoint sets, so that probability of A union B is equals to probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A intersection B. With the two events, we have this formula. With the three events also, we have discussed the formula for this particular presentation, that is probability of A union B union C is equals to, we have discussed this is in the last class. The probability of A union B union C is equals to probability of A plus probability of B plus probability of C minus probability of A intersection B minus probability of B intersection C minus probability of A intersection C plus probability of A intersection B intersection C. We have discussed this. And the seventh one, the probability of B by A, probability of B by A, or probability of A by B also. Probability of B by A we can write, that is probability of A intersection B by probability of A. If you write this is probability of A by B, that is equals to probability of A intersection B by probability of B. Whatever the denominator is there, that comes here, and the numerator must be probability of A intersection B. And here the probability of A by B complement, probability of A by B complement, similar to this one, simply replace B by A and A by B complement. That is nothing but probability of A intersection B complement by the probability of B complement. And all these are the very, very important elementary theorems and the axioms to solve any problem, So that I am going to solve some problems, or we are going to see some more theorems, and after that we are going to solve some problem. First one, problem first one, or theorem, another theorem I am going with, that is first one, prove that A complement intersection B is equals to, prove that A complement intersection B is equals to probability of we should prove that probability of B minus probability of A. That means what? We should prove that probability of A complement intersection B is equals to probability of B minus probability of A if A is a subset of B. If A is a subset of B. First question. That means we are having the two events A and B, where A is a subset of B, and these two events are the possible outcomes of a sample space. By using this data, we have to prove that probability of A complement intersection B is equals to probability of A complement intersection B is equals to probability of B minus probability of A. That means what? We have to modify the fifth equation only. That is what? Probability of A complement intersection B is equals to probability of B minus probability of A. Take the fifth equation is that I am going with the solution or the proof. Take the fifth statement, that is probability of A complement intersection B is equals to probability of B minus probability of A intersection B. That means what? What we got difference? If we compare these two equations, this is same, this is same, this is same. That means what? In case of probability of A, we must get the probability of A intersection B, or in other words, in place of probability of A intersection B, we must show that that is equals to probability of A only. If you prove that one, directly you can replace this one. So here only the data they have given is A is a subset of B. A is a subset of B. So that I am going with the Venn diagram. This is a Venn diagram, and here A is a subset of B. So that I am taking this horizontal part, horizontal area to represent A. This is A. A is a subset. A is a subset of B. So that this area is named as, vertical part is named as it is B. Now this B, this is a B and this is a A. A is a subset to B, so that we are satisfying, we are justifying this equation. A is a subset of B, and both A and B are, both the A and B are the events in the experiment, so that number of possible outcomes, that is sample space, is nothing but S. I hope I am clear. This is a sample space which is having all the possible events, and the possible events are A and B, and A is a subset to B, and both the A and B are the events which are there in the sample space. Sample space is a set which is having all the outcomes of an event or experiment. Then we have to prove that here by taking this equation, probability of A intersection B is equals to probability of B minus probability of A intersection B is equals to what? A intersection B, probability of A intersection B. That means what? A intersection B. That means what? The common area which is having in between A and B, so that common area is nothing but this area only, so that A intersection B is equals to, here from the Venn diagram it is clear that A intersection B is equals to simply A only. So that if A intersection B is equals to A, so that probability of A intersection B is equals to probability of A. So from this equation I can rewrite this equation. Probability of A intersection B is equals to the remains same, probability of B minus A intersection, probability of A intersection B will be replaced by probability of A. So that we have proved that the probability of A intersection B is equals to probability of B minus probability of A. If A is a subset to B, A is a subset to B. And in this first one and the second one, we have to prove that. Second one, I must go with the second one. Second problem is also there with the same data, that is we have to prove that probability of A is less than or is equals to probability of B. Probability of A less than or equal to probability of B. Probability of A is less than or is equals to probability of B. That is nothing but we require to go with the equation. Probability of A less than or equals to probability of B. So that again I am taking the same fifth equation, that is what it is. Probability of A intersection B is equals to probability of A, probability of B minus probability of A. We can write this one. Whatever we have proved this one, probability of A intersection B is equals to probability of B minus probability of A. And we know that probability of A intersection B, probability of anything must be less than 1 only. It must be less than 1 only. So that it can be replaced by less than 1, which is 1 less than or is equals to probability of B minus probability of A. So that I can replace this one here. So that I can write this one is probability of A is less than or is equals to probability of B. That means what here? Probability of B minus probability of A is equals to equation. So that probability of B minus probability of A, already this event is greater than 1, and so that you can write this one, any event must be greater than 1, so that you can write the probability of probability of B must be greater than probability of A. Probability of B must be greater than probability of A, so that you can write this equation. Since probability event is greater than or equals to 1, so that I can replace this is to 0. If I replace this is to 0, in what way I can replace to 0? This is equals to 0 or greater than 0, so that I can take this to here, so that probability of B is greater than probability of A. By using the first equation is that, first axiom is what? The probability must be greater than or equals to 0. Must be greater than or equals to 0. I am writing 0 here, so that it simply provides the probability of B greater than probability of E. So that the next equation I can write here, the next important theorem I can list out here, that is probability of A complement intersection B is equals to probability of B minus probability of A, first one. In this second one we are having probability of B must be greater than or is equals to probability of A. In these two cases, what must be the condition? A and B are the events where A is a subset of B. A is a subset of B. Like this you can prove this one. Another important question, and whatever I am solving the questions on the board which are already asked in the exam, so that you have to concentrate more on this one. Whatever I am solving on the board, these are the answers for the previously asked questions in the university exam. So that I am going with the another question, that is, if A and B are mutually exclusive events, then prove that probability of A is less than or is equals to probability of B complement. Then we are going with the another example. Second theorem, second one I am going with here. Probability of A is less than or is equals to probability of B complement. We should prove that probability of A less than or is equals to probability of B complement. If A and B are mutual, if A and B are mutual exclusive events, mutually exclusive events, so that mutually exclusive events means these A and B are mutually exclusive, means A intersection B will be null only. That means what? This is A and this is B and mutually exclusive, so that these two sets will be disjoint sets, so that A intersection B is equals to null, so that the probability of A intersection B will be equals to 0. There is no possibility of getting the probability of A intersection B. These two are mutually mutually exclusive events, so that in terms of sets we can call these are disjoint sets, so that A is one set, B is another set, A intersection B will be null, and the probability of getting the A intersection B is equals to 0. This is the required data. From the given data, I have analyzed this question. A and B are the two events that are mutually exclusive events, so that A intersection B is equals to null, so that the probability of A intersection B is equals to 0. By using this formula, you can go with the probability of A union B. Sixth equation I can write. Sixth equation, that is probability of A union B is equals to, we know that, probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A intersection B, so that this will be 0 only. Probability of A intersection B is equals to 0, so that I can write this is probability of A union B is equals to probability of A plus probability of B, because this made as 0 because these two are disjoint sets and mutually exclusive sets, so that here what we can write here, we have to prove that probability of A less than or is equals to probability of B complement. We must prove this one here. The probability is always less than or is equals to 1 only, that is from 0 to it must be less than or is equals to 1, so that you can write this probability, this is must be less than or is equals to 1, it must be less than or is equals to 1, so that I can replace this is probability of A is equals to, we know that probability of A, we know that 1 minus probability of AC, we know that probability of AC is nothing but 1 minus probability of A. In this, from this, probability of A is equals to 1 plus probability of A complement, 1 plus probability of A complement. Here, by replacing this A with respect to the B, you can write the probability of A. Probability of A, I can write probability of A, replace that 1 minus probability of BC complement, and so that B, and this is nothing but 1 minus probability of B is nothing but what it is? It is a probability of BC only, so that you can write simply probability of A is must be less than or is equals to probability of BC. So here you are writing simply what you are writing after getting this point. After getting this point, you are writing that complete probability of A plus probability of B is probability of A plus probability of B must be less than or is equal, must be less than or is equals to 1, since probability must be less than or is equals to 1 only, so that I can replace that is probability of A is less than or is equals to 1 minus probability of B. Here I am writing here, this is 1 minus probability of B, and so that you can write 1 minus probability of B is nothing but it is probability of BC only. Like that you can calculate the probability of a given problem, and by having all these values and by having all these theorems and the axioms, you can able to solve the given problem. And we are going to solve the one more problem, that is if probability of A is equals to 1 by 5, probability of B is equals to 2 by 3, probability of A intersection B is equals to 1 by 15, then what will be the answers for the given questions? We should solve this problem. First, third problem I am solving. If probability of A is equals to 1 by 3, probability of B is equals to 2 by 3, probability of A intersection B is equals to 1 by 15, then what will be the answers for the given question? First question is that here probability of A union B, probability of A union B, probability of A union B means what? It is the sixth theorem we must go with. Probability of A union B is equals to what? Probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A intersection B, because we know probability of A is 1 by 3, probability of B is 2 by 3, probability of A intersection B is equals to 1 by 5. By using this formula, you can able to solve the problem. Then next question is that probability of A complement intersection B. Probability of A complement intersection B is equals to, fifth one it is probability of B minus probability of A intersection B. Probability of B is 2 by 3, probability of A intersection B is 1 by 15. And next one is probability of A intersection B complement. C question is probability of A intersection B complement is equals to probability of A minus probability of A intersection B. Probability of A we know, probability of A intersection B we know. And next one is D question, that is probability of A complement intersection B complement. Probability of A complement intersection B complement is equals to, we know that probability of A complement intersection B complement is equals to, by using the De Morgan's law, we know the De Morgan's law, that is A complement intersection B complement is equals to whole complement of these two unions, that is this one. That means what? Here this is A is a event which is complemented, B is also event which is complemented. A complement intersection B complement is equals to, from the De Morgan's theorem, is equals to A union whole complement. And so that I can write this one is nothing but probability of A union B complement. Probability of A union B complement, that is nothing but, it seems to what? Probability of A complement. Fourth one, probability of A complement is equals to 1 minus probability of A union B. That means what? Probability of A complement is equals to 1 minus probability of A, where A is nothing but A union B. Like that you can go with the E, that is probability of, you can go with probability of A complement union B complement is equals, probability of A complement union B complement is equals to, we know that it is a probability of, from the De Morgan's law, that is A complement union B complement is equals to A intersection B complement. So that you can replace this is probability of A intersection B complement. And so that which is nothing but probability, this is nothing but 1 minus probability of A intersection B, probability of A intersection B. And the probability of A intersection B, we know that probability of A intersection B, it is 1 by 15 we have, so that 1 by 1 minus 15, it will be given as 14 by 15. Like this you can able to solve the any problem if you remember all these theorems and all these axioms in the probability, so that you can easily solve the given problem. And coming to the next question, we are going to solve in the same question, we are going to solve in the problems in the same probability, that is unconditional probability. First one I am going, another one I am going with, by having one question, that is we are going to solve it one. Then I am going with another question, determine fourth question. This is also very important. In the previous exam this was asked for 10 marks, so that fourth question, determine probability of B by A, determine probability of B by A, first one, comma, probability of A by BC, probability of A by BC, comma, okay, only two questions only, probability of B by A and probability of A by BC. If A and B are events with, probability of A is equals to A and B are events, probability of A is equals to 1 by 3, probability of B is equals to 1 by 4, and the probability of A union B is equals to 1 by 2. Probability of A union B is equals to 1 by 2. This is the given data. A and B are the events. A and B are the events. We should determine probability of B by A and probability of A by BC by having probability of A is equals to 1 by 3, probability of B is equals to 1 by 4, and the probability of A union B is equals to 1 by 2. Then probability of A is equals to, we know, this is first we have to go with probability of A union B is equals to, probability of A union B is equals to, what is the first one we require to calculate? Probability of B by A, probability of B by A, that is seventh equation. Probability of B by A is seventh equation. What is the seventh equation telling? Probability of B by A is equals to probability of A intersection B by probability of A. In order to calculate this one, probability of B by A, we must know the probability of A. We have the probability of A, that is 1 by 2. Probability of A intersection B, we don't know the probability of A intersection B, so that we require to calculate the probability of A intersection B. By using the sixth formula, you can calculate. What is the sixth formula? Probability of A union B is equals to probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A intersection B, and from this you can calculate the probability of A intersection B. Probability of A intersection B is equals to what? Probability of A intersection B is equals to probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A union B, and we know this 1 by 3 and this is 1 by 4 and this is 1 by 2. If you substitute the values, probability of A intersection B is equals to 1 by 12 you got now. Now go with this formula, that is probability of B by A we should calculate. Probability of B by A is equals to, what is the formula? Probability of A intersection B by probability of A, where the probability of A intersection B we got 1 by 12 by, and probability of A how much we got? 1 by 3. And so that if you simplify this one, you can get the answer is about 1 by 4. What is this? This is the answer for probability of B by A. Next one we have to go with probability of A by BC. Probability of A by BC, with the same formula I can go with probability of A by BC. BC is nothing but B complement C. This is nothing but probability of A intersection B complement by probability of B complement. Probability of B complement. That means what? We require to calculate probability of B complement. We require to calculate probability of A intersection B complement. So that I am using the equation. We require to calculate probability of A intersection BC. Probability of A intersection BC, that is fifth equation. We must go with the fifth equation, that is probability of A intersection BC. So that I am writing that equation. We require to calculate probability of A intersection BC. For this, what I am using probability of A intersection B is equals to probability of A intersection BC. Probability of A intersection BC is equals to probability of A minus probability of A minus probability of A union B. Probability of A intersection B is equals to this one. Probability of fifth equation I am taking probability of A complement intersection B is equals to probability of B minus probability of A intersection B. But here we require to have probability of A intersection BC. Probability of A intersection BC is equals to probability of A minus probability of A union B. And we know the probability of A is 1 by 3. It is 1 by 3. And A union B is nothing. Probability of A union B is 1 by 2. You can get this answer is about about 1 by 4. You can get 1 by 4. And we require to have probability of BC complement. Probability of BC. Probability of BC is nothing but probability of BC. You can directly calculate probability of BC by using this formula. Probability of B complement is equals to 1 minus probability of B. Here 1 is there and the probability of B is nothing but what? 1 by 4. You can get this is 3 by 4. 3 by 4 you can get. That means what? we require to calculate probability of we require to calculate the probability of BC, that is B complement C, and this is nothing but the probability of A by BC. We require to calculate probability of A by B complement C, which is equals to probability of A intersection BC complement by the probability of BC complement. Probability of A intersection BC complement, it is 1 by 4 by 3 by 4, it is 1 by 3. So that probability of A by BC is 1 by 3. In such a way, we have to make use the given axioms, the discussed axioms and the elementary theorems to solve any problem in the probability. In the next class, we are going to study the conditional probability. With that conditional probability, the probability is going to complete it. The first unit, it is a combination of probability and the random variables. So that in the first unit, we are going to complete the first part, that is the probability. In the coming classes, we are going to study the random variables. Thank you.